And a good Monday, everybody. Welcome in. Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game here at the Game Nashville studios. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe, Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier on the ones and twos. Got a great show planned for you. The coach, Jeff Fisher, going to join us at the bottom of the hour, and John McClain at 2 o'clock. So looking forward to talking with both of those gentlemen about uniforms and football and everything else.
Should be good times, man. Shout out to everybody that went down to Bridgestone Arena for the SEC tournament. There was 18,500 at the game yesterday. One of the loudest environments I've ever heard. Arkansas and Vanderbilt, and now I'm just enamored with this Arkansas basketball team after watching.
They're good, man.
Darius Acuff Jr. Just, I mean, him and what's the Vandy dude with the badass hairdo? Taylor.
Tyler Tanner.
Tyler Tanner. Yeah, thank you. Right. You know what I'd give for that hair? If I had that hairdo, man, I'd be next level. Anyway, watching those two guards play yesterday, it was a great environment. So shout out to everybody at Bridgestone. I know the Preds are big involved in that, and the administration and the workers and the personnel. It's always so well done. And congrats to Arkansas. Now you go to the dance and see what happens.
When was the last time Arkansas won the SEC tournament?
2000. Okay. I was told.
Okay. I knew it had been a while. In Vandy, it was 2012.
2012. The best part is watching all you Kentucky fans saying, we don't care about Calipari. You know what? You are jealous, outraged, mad, and don't call us. Yeah. Don't call us saying you're not, because every single Kentucky basketball fan is mad what Calipari's doing in Arkansas.
Of course, you're always worried, I say not always, but in a situation like that, you're worried about what the X is doing.
And always.
Look, don't
text her.
He used
don't call her. Don't text her.
He used your favorite saying. He stayed one step ahead of the jailer.
Yeah.
He knew that it wasn't working anymore, and the walls were closing in, and I don't know who his agent is. It may be Jimmy Sexton. Is Jimmy Sexton
I don't know.
in basketball?
Probably, who knows?
But
15 years was a good run.
He got out of there, got a good deal at Arkansas, brought a lot of players with him, and here you go.
Yeah, right. So, I mean,
he always does well at the beginning.
He does. Yeah. So, we talked to people at the game yesterday, and like, it took a little bit because he was wearing blue suits when and Arkansas fans were mad, like, hey, you moved on now. And that was funny. But all you Kentucky fans, you could say you're not. I'm glad he's gone. You know what, man? He is thriving in Arkansas.
So Vanderbilt will be a 5 seed after losing yesterday. I think they had a chance at a 4, but they're going to be a 5, the top 5 seed, and they will play McNeese State Thursday at 2:15. So we'll have a short show. Houston, or no, that's the I don't know where
somewhere.
Oklahoma City.
Watch out for McNeese.
I think it's Oklahoma City. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, I think that's where it is. And then Tennessee will be a 6 seed, and they will play the winner of SMU and Miami, Ohio, which will be in those first 4. I call them play-in games because that's what they are.
What is SMU? 6 seed?
No, SMU's an 11.
Sorry, 11. And then what's Miami of Ohio?
11.
2 11s. Okay.
Yeah, it's the winner.
Okay.
Yeah. So SMU's 20-13, Miami, Ohio 31-1. And last I checked, I don't think they're the favorite in that game.
No. I mean, they didn't beat a quality opponent all year long.
Right. They're lucky to get into the first 4.
Hell yeah, they are. They did play. They beat whatever the quads are. They beat nobody in those quads.
I mean this, and I probably should know the answer to this, and I don't. Why are the first 4 games not all the 16s?
That's a good question.
Why are they 11s? You have Texas and NC State, so Will Wade against Texas at 11 seed, and then Miami, Ohio, and SMU. I've never understood why it's just not all the 16s.
I don't know. I like 16 not having to play in that game. I like the 16s going right to play number 1.
Well, that's fine. They were going to do that anyway. But, like, if you're going to have play-in games, why are you doing 16 seeds and 11 seeds? Why not just
maybe the
seed?
16s made it and won the conference tournament, and they're good, and then these 11s are all at large.
I don't know. I don't understand.
People. Text people today.
I don't understand it. So Yeah, so Tennessee will be in Philadelphia for their games, and Vanderbilt will be in Oklahoma City.
If Vandy wins, who do they? I've not looked at a lot of the bracket yet.
If Vandy wins, they play the winner of Nebraska and Troy.
Oh, okay.
So
Troy Trojans could make an impact here.
Top side of that bracket, you got Florida, and they will play the winner of Lehigh and Prairie View.
All right.
Clemson will play Iowa.
Question: do you know where Lehigh is located?
Is it Pennsylvania?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Good job.
Thanks.
I was like, do I know? I don't remember.
Yeah, you also got North Carolina, VCU, Illinois, and Penn, St. Mary's, Texas A&M, Houston, and Idaho.
Okay. All right. Nice.
So
Tennessee, and then what's in Vandy's bracket?
That was Vandy's
bracket.
Oh, okay. Tennessee. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Well, you said Philly. That's my fault.
No, and then I said Oklahoma City. You got Michigan against Howard or UMBC, Georgia and St. Louis, Texas Tech and Akron, Alabama and Hofstra, Tennessee against SMU or Miami, Ohio, Virginia and Wright State, Kentucky and Santa Clara, and then Iowa State will take on Tennessee State.
Oh, I'm laughing. Pat McAfee is showing like the dumb play from this weekend. Tennessee, Georgia baseball. A Tennessee player hits a home run, and he slams his bat down. Watch this, Chase. He slams his bat down, takes his watch, like all cocky and everything, and watch what the Georgia player does. He robs his home run.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what a play.
Right?
What a play.
That's why a lot of people hated the Vols under Vitello, because they were doing all that brash, cocky stuff. And so the guy throws his bat down and pounds his chest, and the Georgia outfielder takes. All right, I'm sorry. We had a former co-host who do that all the time.
Yeah, that's all right.
TV and
that's all right.
Comment.
So I mean, look, we'll obviously fill out our brackets, and it's fun. You usually fill yours out like April 5th.
I do. Here's the deal. I fill out like 18 brackets.
Yeah, me too.
Somebody one time was like, you only get to allow one. I'm like, this isn't Russia. I could fill out 1,000 brackets if I wanted to. There's no limit on what I can not do or do. I'm going to fill out a bunch of brackets. I always do. 2 years ago, I got in the top 1,000. I think I did 16 brackets. One of those got in the top. I don't care, man. Have fun with it. That's the whole point about that. Somebody did a Chat GPT mascot tournament, 68, and it came down to Prairie View versus, gosh, what's the other school? Like Long Beach. I don't know. With some school, I was like, what school is that got in there? So it's kind of funny to do all that, but there's no rhyme or reason to pick all that. Just go right and what your gut feeling is, because it's usually somebody who picks it because their wife likes the uniforms or the mascot.
My mom does that, like on mascots, and if she thinks like a player or coach is cute or something like that, like likes the name, like
do that.
You know,
watch us win. How'd you guys win? Well, we don't want to tell you.
Joe thought the coach was cute. So.
We really don't want to put it out there today, but that's how we won. That's for amusement only. That's how we did all this.
Yeah. So there you go. What is our question of the day?
All right, you guys ready for this? This is a good one. Are you planning on getting a vasectomy this week? This is the 1 week that more men get a vasectomy than any other week. Thursday and Friday are the 2 days. Man, if you've had one, did you have it during the first round of the basketball tournament? Are you going to get one? You can play the clip from The Office. Snip, snip.
The key word is fluid.
Are you? I've got multiple friends who have had a vasectomy during the first 2 rounds of the first round, Thursday and Friday of the NCAA basketball tournament, because you just sit there.
Yeah.
You got nowhere to, and you got basketball all day. I'm just curious. I'm telling you, many friends.
They go in the morning and then
that have done the snip on Thursday or Friday because are you doing it this week? You can remain anonymous, or you can tell us who you are. I just want to know if this is this outside my friend zone that you guys are doing this?
Well, my answer is no. I am not. So
Right.
I'll be out of town though.
So even better.
Yeah. So
nobody
you
will
guys
know.
are handling things. Our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First time shooter, shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you, and check them out at ariestactical.com. You can weigh in on our question of the day by calling or texting 615-737-1025, and which is driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com.
You're thinking about it.
No, I'm not.
But there's a lot that I'm just curious if this is really what overall is that what we hear every day.
Mrs. McCabe wants to be grandma, so if I did that, I'd probably get cut out of the will.
Frazier's never crossed his mind.
It's not happening, man.
You're 27. You shouldn't.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, but every guy that does it, I saw over 80% do it during this week. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Everybody, if you're going to do it, you do it now.
Yeah, there you go.
Because if you do it like on a Monday in May, what are you doing? Watching the Braves play? Hell, that's worse pain than getting the snip. Right? So you do it now. You got all day basketball Thursday, all day basketball Friday, and into the weekend you got all that. It works out perfectly for you.
So I asked ChatGPT, based on all the stats and everything, who they think has the best chance to win the tournament, and they say the Michigan Wolverines, which I believe are the betting favorite.
Oh, okay. That's nothing new.
Yeah, so just throwing that out there.
How about typing in for ChatGPT who wins based out of something that's let me think here. Like who's had more speed? What team has had more speeding tickets and is going to win the national champ? I mean, something. Add a disclaimer in there to see who's going to win. Who would be good to go for all that? As long as Duke doesn't get there, I'm good.
Yeah.
If Duke can get beat in the first round, I'm good.
Well, they might. You never know. It's happened before.
It has happened before.
615-737-1025. It's also a Reaction Monday presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. We'll have more coming, including Jeff Fisher at the bottom of the hour. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
Are you planning on getting a vasectomy this week?
I said that I wanted to have kids, and you said that you wanted me to have a vasectomy. What did I do? And then, when you said that you might want to have kids, and I wasn't so sure, who had the vasectomy reversed? And then when you said you definitely didn't want to have kids, who had it reversed back? Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. I did. You have no idea the physical toll the 3 vasectomies have on a person.
By the way, 4720 says a local urologist has a commercial that offers free anesthesia for the snip if you can make a free throw in his office.
After, or during, or before, or whatever.
I don't know.
That's
Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
That's one of the greatest single comedic episodes of all time. The dinner party from The Office might be number one all time single episode, just being absolutely hilarious, and that scene being a part of it.
Well, there's an episode that I usually watch this time every year that is probably my third favorite episode. That's the basketball episode. That I think that's the only good episode from the first season.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
But it's hilarious because I mean there's so many things they probably couldn't get away with today.
Right.
But like it's so funny.
But when he chooses Stanley, he's like, Stanley, of course. He's like, of course what? He's like, well, you know.
And then Stanley's like the worst player.
Right. Oh my gosh.
So I agree. The dinner party, and then the first one with the award show that they have at Chili's.
That's a good one. Yeah, the Dundies.
The Dundies. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and I'm forgetting the one where
Pam gets like wasted
and she hits on Jim.
Yeah.
The one where he after the Super Bowl, the boom roasted one.
Oh yeah.
When Dwight cut off the mummy's mask and roared around the office.
CPR day.
Yeah, CPR day. Yeah. That's it. So the Dundies, CPR day, snip, basketball. I mean, they're just sit there. You know, it's funny during COVID, it was on all the time. So you're home, and that Comedy Central ran The Office episodes 1,000 times a day. But I'm curious about the free throw now. Is it before free anesthesia?
I would assume it's before.
I would hope, right?
Yeah.
So you got a free throw in your office, or is it like a Nerf thing you
I don't
throw
know.
across the room?
I don't know.
All right. Well, if he wants to get mentioned together at CromwellMedia, right? .com.
They may advertise on this station. I'm not sure.
Well, there we have it.
Start practicing your free throw shots,
Yeah.
Joe.
Oh, JoJo, no. No.
No snip for the
No,
JoJo.
I got to work this week, man. I can't do that. Oh man.
Snippy.
Plus, I think I think Publix is out of a bag of peas. So.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the
Yep.
yeah, right?
You don't go with the assorted vegetables?
Maybe so. Isn't that from Zelensky when the thing from Tommy Boy when it falls on him? He's like, get him a bag of
peas.
yeah. And ice it up, whatever it was. Oh man, we're in off-season mode, folks.
We're something.
Yeah.
You can only get this.
You should catch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
This thing is crazy.
Yeah. Some places will just yell at you and
Right.
we'll just make you laugh.
Right. Crazy time, man.
Jerk. Did you see that the Jets traded Justin Fields to the Chiefs?
Why?
I don't know. They got a pick.
And Justin Fields selected that. They asked I read. They asked Justin Fields where he wanted to go. He said Kansas City.
Smart move on his part. Go back up Mahomes.
How does he dictate where to go?
I don't know. I don't know why he's dictating that. It was a 6th round pick in 2027.
I'm telling you, the 6th and 7th round picks are all throwaway. Just draft. It's in the 7th round. Draft anybody, because I'm telling you, the undrafted guys you get after that have a better shot of making the team than your 6th or 7th rounder.
Well, I mean, like with the Titans, the best 7th rounder that stands out is Cortland Finnegan.
Yeah.
Blaine was an 8th rounder.
Very few.
I'm sure there are others, but
Bo Scaife was a 6th rounder, I think. There's very few that get that far. Very few. I mean, if you get a 5th rounder who contributes, you've done well. You've done well, and usually that's the line of demarcation. Is it demarcation or demarcation? Demarcation,
Demarcation.
right? Yeah. There, don't cross that line, the 38th parallel. So I just the 6th and 7th, yeah, just throw away. I mean, hell, the Titans traded with the Cowboys. They swapped 7th rounders.
Yeah.
The Titans got the 218 pick, and the Cowboys got 225. Just makes you sound better doing all that stuff. That's for Solomon Thomas. So the big news is what? Ridley coming back, right?
Ridley's coming back. They restructured his contract. So he'll be back. Snead's been released. So, it's interesting. Now, I haven't looked at all the terms of the restructured deal, but I don't hate it because now it's kind of like, all right, he's not the number one guy. You're bringing in Wan'Dale Robinson. You still could draft someone,
right?
So now it's just if he does something, then that's gravy.
I get it, but I
think he's going to be more motivated.
I think he's done. I want him gone. He can't catch a pass. Afraid to get hit. That's not what a wide receiver wants to do. So, Calvin, thanks for your 2 years here, but I think that's a stupid deal. A really stupid deal for the Titans. Because what you're going to do, you're going to take away reps from DK Iomanner, who have a bigger upside than Ridley. Ridley's still going to drop.
Well, you
passes.
decide where the reps go, so who it doesn't matter.
You're going to pay a guy $20 million to be the fourth guy. I mean, you're going to force him, put him out there. Just cut ties with him. Calvin Ridley is not a good receiver.
Yeah.
He's scared to catch the football. And if I'm a DB and I know that, I'm taking his head off every single time. If I know you're scared of something and you're going against me, I'm going to accent that ask Derek Mason, ask Chris Sanders the same way. We know this. If you know a guy was afraid to get hit, what are you going to do? I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you hard as I can. Calvin Ridley does not like to catch the football. He got paid. He quit. Pretty simple. Go back and watch the Denver game. Why do we have this new love for Calvin Ridley all of a sudden? Not you, but overall.
Yeah, I know.
Go back and watch the Denver game.
I'm with you.
Was it the Rams the next week he dropped passes left and right? I don't need that. This is a new beginning. Tell him goodbye. We appreciate it. I'd rather have Sam Ridley than Calvin Ridley.
Well, Sam Ridley has a parkway.
He does, right? How did you get a parkway? Because he earned it. He wasn't afraid to get hit coming across the middle. Calvin Ridley is. Sam Ridley is one bad dude, man. Parkway named after, a long parkway named after him, even better.
So I need to look at how they restructured his contract because Spot Rack doesn't have that yet.
Didn't TD have an article about it today?
Yeah. The move was prompted. All right. The move was prompted by a $2 million roster bonus that was due Saturday. Ridley saying, blah, blah, blah. The restructuring addresses what would have been a $26.5 million cap hit and keeps the wide receiver in Tennessee. But it doesn't have all the particulars.
So you're happy him staying here? That you're all?
I'm not necessarily happy. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, you cut him next year.
All right, are you losing more money? I don't think
so. I think you're just moving things around. Restructure. I mean, that's why the cap is definitely not fake, but the cap is easily manipulated.
Of course,
and that's what they're doing.
Done it for a long time, doing all that. I just think he's gonna. Do you win more games with Ridley or no?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, exactly. So
I mean,
take care, buddy. Also, the Titans signed a tight end today. You see that?
Yeah, I did from Philadelphia. So
is he good? I have no idea.
I have no idea. I've never heard of him.
It says here on paulkarski.com, the restructured deal, it trims $11 million off the cap for the Titans. So that saves them some money.
Okay. All right. Okay. 615-737-1025. Coming up next, the Cats are going to be making some big announcements tomorrow. And we'll talk to Coach Jeff Fisher about that and also get his thoughts on the offseason to this point in the NFL. That's all next. Chasing Big Joe, presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel on 102.5 The Game.
All right, guys, Big Joe here. Listen, right, we say all the time, we spend a lot of time talking about mental health on our show because we want you to get better and get well. You know, those storms rolled through last night, kind of a metaphor for your life. Storms come through, you get all worried, they leave town. And look, sunshine's going to come back out this week. It's going to be beautiful. I tell you all the time, every bad storm runs out of rain. That's why I need you to go to therapy. I need you to go talk to somebody about what you're going through because this journey, you don't have to go through this journey alone. You don't have to go through any of this alone. That's why the great people at unitycares.com are there for you. If you're unsure of what to do and where to go and where to start, that's a question I get all the time. Just go to unitycares.com, unitycares.com. Once you get to that website, everything you need to know is explained right there for you. All the options, everything you need. It's private, it's secure, it's confidential, and they offer telehealth, and they're based right here in Middle Tennessee. UnityCares.com is there with you every step of the way, the journey to getting you back living the life that you absolutely deserve. And again, we say this all the time. Another big part of this journey, if you have a loved one who's going through a lot of things and you know they need help, sit down, talk with them, and go to unitycares.com. Again, everything's explained for you. The route, the routine you need to go through is right there laid out for you, and get the help you need. I'm telling you, we tell you all the time how much we love you guys and how better our world is because you are here. You are strong. You're powerful. You just got to believe that, know that, and that's what Unity Cares can do for you. Again, the website, unitycares.com. It's unitycares.com.
Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Monday. We're about a month away from Cats football. Can you believe that?
Cannot
It
wait.
is almost here.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for it either. Let's bring in our man, the commissioner of AF1 and longtime coach, Jeff Fisher, is on the line with us. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. How you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. You getting that itch? I mean, I'm sure it happened every year when you were coaching, but we're about a month away.
It's a different itch, but it's still, there's still, you still want to scratch here and there. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. We've had a great off season of change, and in addition to that, the league, has had a great off season. So we're especially looking forward to this year. I keep saying, well, this is year 0, but this is going to be different, especially, considering the fact from a cat standpoint that, we're going to be just inside of an hour up north. And, things are going well up there, as we've periodically talked about. But, yeah, tomorrow, St. Patty's Day, we're going to have a little get together. And then Wednesday, our single game tickets go on sale. And, yeah, we're putting them on sale intensely because we're exactly a month away from our home opener.
So, what is going to take place tomorrow? I know you got a special event going on.
We do. We got all the season ticket holders, that joined our organization, 6 to 8 weeks ago, are all invited back for, just kind of a little get together. We're going to have Coach Arbet up there going to question answer, and a lot of other people in the organization. So, and then of course we're extending the opportunity for them to go ahead and get a head start on the single game tickets. And now that the schedule has been solidified and everything, so we'll be talking about that, and just a lot of good stuff going on with the league.
And do I understand a uniform unveiling? Is that what I'm told?
There will be yes, that's correct. There will be uniform unveiling, slightly different logo changes, as there always are. But yeah, we got we don't have players, walking up and down a walkway, but we're gonna present them to the season ticket holders, and then of course the merchandise will go on sale, shortly after that.
Oh, I love it, Coach. Let me ask you this, Coach. Why is this working so well? Why is there all this excitement and this buzz that's around what you guys are doing with the city of Clarksville and this football team? Because there is a lot of good buzz right now about what you guys are doing.
Well, I think just because we've been able to, we had a good start up in Clarksville, and we've got great partners up there, great partners with F&M Bank Arena, and their participation with respect to sponsorships, everything going on with the base, and then the community. I mean, we got great support from a mayoral standpoint in Montgomery County, and we just got people that want to be a part of it. They want to, last year you guys were there. You guys were a big part of what happened, the success train that took off regarding the last home game, and then not knowing, prior to kickoff of the last home game, that we would be coming back the very next week for the first round of the playoffs.
It was amazing. Yeah,
I want to thank you guys. I mean, you guys were extraordinary for us, and we're a big part of that. And for the local listeners here, I mean, you guys are reaching Clarksville well beyond. So, you guys were a big part of it.
What's it like now that you're fully settled as the commissioner of AF1? What's the biggest thing you had to learn about being a commissioner of a professional sports league?
Well, it was the first thing, it kind of just fell in my lap. I got in there, I was trying to help 2 years ago, and things were totally misguided, misrepresented, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair to, those teams that have been in the league, and the small market teams, the Salinas and the Southwest Kansas, and all those markets. And so I just felt bad for the fan bases, and so I just wanted to help. And so you get to know ownership. We've got new teams this year. We've got a Northern Kentucky, and we got a Michigan, and we got a Minnesota team, and a team in Beaumont. And so you get to start over with these ownership groups, and it's just been really fun. And on top of that, I'm a year ahead right now because we're going to expand and next year we'll have more teams and, there's just a lot of opportunities out there from a league sponsorship standpoint. And then we got some big time announcements here coming over the next few days. And I think that'll also answer your question.
Coach Jeff Fisher is with us. And again, a big event tomorrow in Clarksville at Strawberry Alley Ale House there in Clarksville. So looking forward to that. I know you were at the Titans event last week where they did the rebrand and the unveiling. What'd you think of the new threads for the Titans?
Well, I think it's a great taste. I mean, I love the historical flair, and because that's where it started, and so there was a lot of enthusiasm. I guess more importantly than just the uniforms and all that kind of stuff. They're going to take off. You got new merch, you got all that kind of stuff. But man, I got to see some of the old guys, Javon Curse and Michael Griffin, and then of course D. Mace and Blaine and the guys were there. So it was really fun reaching out. And Amy's very, very excited about what's going on here in town.
It's interesting when I saw it, and the indication was they were going to go back to the lighter blue and kind of an Oilers type feel that, and I know there were some people around here that maybe didn't love that because it wasn't Titans, but I thought they did a really nice job of bringing both together. You represented both. You coached the Oilers, you coached the Titans. So for you, does this feel like the perfect marriage of both the past and the future?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it was interesting, when I arrived at the event, the number of people that were in Oiler merch, jerseys and jackets and hats and things. And so, the organization's done a good job of, that one throwback game, every year type of thing and combining it. And so, yeah, I've got a lot of Oilers stuff, as you can imagine, and a lot of Titan stuff. And so, yeah, it was good to see a good blend of it. And they now officially are off and running with it.
Well, it's funny.
So, go ahead.
Sorry, Coach. It's funny. I'll have to show it to you next time I see you. But I was going through stuff this weekend, and you may remember at the last game at Vanderbilt, you guys played the Minnesota Vikings in 1998. It was the last game ever as the Oilers. And I was there.
They were 15-1 or 15-0, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh, they were.
1.
Yeah.
And that was the ice. Remember, that was a freaking ice storm.
Yeah. Oh, it was. It was cold.
Yeah,
it was like the day after Christmas or something like that. But it was cold, and I went with my mom, and they handed out these golf towels that had the Titans logo on it. That was kind of the final game as the Oilers, and then the transition. So I still have that. And I found it over the weekend and kind of had some nostalgia since that logo has now since been retired, but obviously a lot of special times with it.
Yeah, there was. I mean, hang on to it. I'm sure there's value. There's always value to everything from a collectible standpoint. But yeah, it's nice to see them moving forward. And I listened to your previous segment leading up, and I'm glad that there was space between the Cats, the Titans, and vasectomies. I'm glad that we got that separation there. I appreciate that. And then I heard you make reference to the off season and off season moves and things like that. And I just wanted, before we run out of time, one of the, if not the top 5, you guys decide what it is, but I think one of the best off season moves in the NFL outside of free agency is the coaching hires, and especially the coordinators. And I'm not discounting the coach. I mean, Robert's he's going to do a great job. But when you have a Brian Daboll and a Gus Bradley and a John Fossil, oh my gosh, that counts as a handful of wins, because that's experience, that's teaching. It's different, and that's the one thing. I mean, aside from that top free agent that whoever's out there that they're going to go get, that to me was a. I mean, this off-season program might as well be over. Get ready for the draft, as far as I'm concerned, because that's one great move by the organization.
Oh, I agree. I can't wait for Robert Saleh to chew some ass at camp, unlike the last few years when it was a daycare center over there. Let me ask you something, Coach. Why did you gravitate towards Buddy Ryan? What was it about Buddy Ryan being the defensive coach that you gravitated towards him and like he kind of became your mentor?
Well, I'll tell you exactly. There were 3 defensive coaches on the staff. Buddy Ryan was on the sideline, and the secondary coach and the D-line coach were in the box. Can you imagine that? And so I'm a substitutional player. I played a lot of different positions. I went in as a corner. I was drafted a corner, by the way. So, but I very quickly moved to safety. But I was playing all the positions and standing on the sideline and helping them with substitutions really since my rookie year and making corrections on the sideline. And so I was there, step by step with them. And boy, I mean, he's pulling those headsets off. And at that time they weren't wireless, and man, it's dragging and I'm carrying the headset, chasing him down the sideline while he's ripping people's ass. But I got to know Buddy really well. And, everybody did. I mean, Buddy was, he was just so roughly honest, and you knew exactly what he was going to say when you could anticipate it. But I learned so much from him. And, in life, you also learn how not to do things from people. And I did that as well. But, I watched the twins grow up, and Rex and Rob, and the great success that they each had, not only starting in college, but also, in the NFL as, one as a head coach and then one as a big time defensive coordinator. So, it's just, I was kind of, wasn't part of the family, but at times it felt like I was, because I spent so much time with him. And, the defense, he was cutting edge. I mean, his system, fell into place because of personnel. And, you still see signs of it here and there. And on occasion I'll get questions about about the origination of it and all that. So, yeah, it was, you guys, I'd love to talk a lot more about my, the stories on the sideline. I mean, from Richard Dent his rookie year and I mean, I had to come between Mike Dick and Buddy Ryan because they were going to fight over Richard Dent. Mike Dick wanted him on the field, and Buddy didn't, because he said he was too cold. He wasn't playing hard because he was cold. But anyway, it was all, and he didn't put it that way particularly.
Right? Yeah. Oh man. We could do a whole. Yeah, let's plan on that. I want to go back to something you said a moment ago, which I think a lot of coaches have lost. You said Buddy was roughly honest. I think those are 2 beautiful words put together, which describe a successful football coach. That I think football's lost a lot of that today, in my opinion. Roughly honest.
Well, again, it just popped up. I mean, I remember sitting down when I retired from Chicago, joined him as a coach to put a defense in Philadelphia. We had a staff dinner at Bookbinders in Philadelphia with the then owner, Norman Brayman. And it wasn't 30 minutes into the dinner, and Buddy is ripping the owner's ass.
Yes.
So, roughly honest, there you have it.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. Coach, thanks so much for the time, as always. Excited about tomorrow up there in Clarksville, and I look forward to seeing the new unis and talking to you here soon.
Okay, appreciate you guys as always. Thank you.
Absolutely. Jeff Fisher joining us on the phone from the Cats and AF1, and of course, longtime coach of the Tennessee Titans. The 46 defense, I mean,
you'll never see that again.
Yeah, it couldn't work today.
Never see. I mean, you're dropping one safety, and it was Gary Finsick, not the fastest safety ever in football, and you relied on the 4 and the 6. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I mean, Weber Marshall and Otis Wilson and Mike Singletary, the linebackers, Leslie Frazier, and on and on. I mean, these guys were just – that's why you always default to the 85 Bears team, the fact that it's probably the greatest defense of all time. Now, they did not go unbeaten. They lost to Miami in the Orange Bowl in a Monday Night Football game, which I'm not sure anybody would beat Miami on that night. But it was – people have tried to recreate it. I mean, there's been all different kind of the white tackle 6, the 3-4, the 4-3, the 46, all these different iterations of that defense, but nothing will ever come close to how dominating that 4-6 defense was.
Pretty awesome. Appreciate Coach for joining us. We'll come back with more here in hour number 1 of Chasing Big Joe on 102.5 The Game.
Are you planning on getting a vasectomy this week?
Well, my answer is no. I am not. So there it is. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. And it is 3/16. Oh, hell yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin Day.
Oh, it is, isn't it? I
So
didn't know that.
I'm going to have a beer. Then I'm going to have another beer.
What?
Yeah. So for those that celebrate, which should be all of you, happy Stone Cold Day.
Well, that's good. Glad you could celebrate
Yeah.
3/16. So is this a story now? The Alice Alabama basketball player? I mean, I see it's been tweeted out. Alabama's Aiden Holloway has been arrested with a pound of weed in his apartment. Holloway is the second leading scorer on the Alabama basketball team. So it's all over the place, but I'm watching ESPN. There's been no really comment about that, but
Yeah. I mean, it was on the ESPN website.
what the hell is Nate Oates doing down there?
I
At
don't know.
what point do you start blaming? I mean, remember they had the murder and they let the guy, the accessory, the guy from
Oh, yeah.
high school here.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the high
yeah,
school down the road here?
Antioch?
No, across the street. God dang it.
I don't remember.
Kane Ridge.
Kane
There
Ridge,
we
thank
go. The young man at Kane Ridge who's now in the NBA that allegedly brought the gun to something, and now he's in the NBA doing okay. But so Alabama, I mean, what is Nate Oates doing in Tuscaloosa? How do you not say, all right, this is not good?
Recovered more than a pound of marijuana, paraphernalia, and cash.
Listen,
Holloway has been charged with first-degree possession of marijuana and failure to affix a tax stamp. What? His bond was set at $5,000, but it's unclear from jail records whether he's still being held.
yeah, you're damn right I'm laughing because what a jackass idiot.
It goes on. Per Alabama law, the possession charge can carry a penalty of up to 10 years in jail and a fine of $15,000.
A pound of weed, right?
Yeah.
Not like a little baggie,
A pound.
but a pound. Was he trying to get the whole state high?
I'm
I'm not sure what's going on down there. But he was a 17 points a game guy. And so, I mean, he'll probably
He's
play.
playing. Like
Yeah.
I guarantee you,
He'll
he's
play.
going to play.
Yeah. Why not, man? They do things differently down there. Let him play and go on. A pound of weed.
Different rules for different fools.
I just can't say, I don't know how they got here. I mean, if it's a little dime bag, like that's not mine. But a pound of weed. That's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, they play. I didn't know who they play in the tournament. I haven't even looked.
They play Hofstra.
Hofstra. More like Highstra. That's bad. I got bad joke
That was-
writers.
Should have been playing Lehigh.
Oh,
that's better.
get
That's
it!
good. Okay, I like
Get
that.
it. Or maybe High Point.
You beat me to it.
High Point's actually in the tournament. All these schools in the tournament.
Yeah. Doesn't High Point women play Vandy?
Oh, I think so. Maybe that's what I
Isn't
saw.
that right? Yeah. I think.
Yeah, we're all weirdly connected.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
All right, I love it, man.
There you go.
That's
It's good stuff right there.
how we doing?
We're good.
No, it's good to talk. I'm telling you, the Jeff Fisher stories. We rode with him when the AF1 championship game. He taught stories. We were up in Albany, and we were like hanging on every word, man. All that's talked about with those great teams and moments and everything. And it's good. I think Jeff came out and said right then he liked the Oilers uniform, the new uniforms.
Yeah, I like
The
them.
more I look at them, the more I like them.
Well, there's one sitting in my office. Thank you to the Titans that brought us stuff by.
Did
And
Burke bring it by?
No, he didn't. He was it was by phone. But no, I appreciate them bringing it by. I
Absolutely.
think they sent some people over.
Right. They bring any cookies with that?
Thank you. No. Damn it. No. And thanks to Burke Nihill for coming on with
Sure.
the morning show on Friday. It was a great interview.
It was a good interview. I really, really think it's a good time now for this organization.
Yeah.
I really look because you went through the bad draft, AJ Brown trade in 22, the 23 season with Vrabel, and you know what was going to happen there. Then you bring in whatever this guy was for the last 2 years that ran the daycare. He's out. And now you got this hard ass in here who's going to demand the very best from you. the very best from you. That's Robert Sala, Jeff Fisher giving the stamp of approval with Dable, Gus Bradley, and
Bones Fossil,
Bones
who
Fossil.
was his special teams coordinator with the Rams.
Right. And the free agent class was ranked very highly. You filled needs. I mean, that's really, really good. So if you're a Tennessee Titan fan, I think now is the best you felt in a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, and kudos to the organization. They are doing some big things and little things that I think go a long way. I thought the brand, the whole thing was very well done. Of the teasing, and I like having it at a smaller venue. I mean, Broadway was great, but
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't like, but that's all right.
That's fine. But I think the Pinnacle is a really cool venue that can be used for a lot of different things. So I have no issue with it.
Yeah, me neither.
So we'll talk more coming up in hour number 2. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Monday. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier with you as well. Hope you're having a great day to this point. We'll have John McClain coming up in the next hour. But last week, you were at the SEC tournament a lot, so was I. And there was another former prominent Tennessee person that has changed allegiances that was there in Bruce Pearl, supporting his son Steven, now head coach of the Auburn Tigers. And you have some thoughts on that.
He's gone crazy. I think Bruce Pearl has lost it. I love Bruce Pearl. I think he's lost his mind. This now he took over for he left the CBS coverage, basketball coverage.
Yeah.
He was there forever. Now he's on another network.
TNT.
Yeah, who's the
Turner.
Yeah, but who's the guy that was doing the what's his name?
Ernie?
No, he was the basketball guy. It was Seth Davis. Is that his name, Seth Davis? He was on the CBS. He's always part of the tournament reveal on Sundays, but he's not there anymore.
Bruce Greg Gumbel?
No,
That passed away? No.
The analyst, Seth Davis. It's Clark Kellogg, Seth Davis.
Yeah, Seth Davis. Yeah.
Crazy people. So anyway, Bruce is taking his job, but this whole Auburn's got to be. They got to be. You got to put him in. How dare you not put him in? I mean, and I get arguing and debating for your school, but they were not going to get in. They're the first four. I mean, I know. Well, they were the first four out. Yeah, they're still out. But Dr. Crane was saying that Bruce Pearl's taking the stage at Tootsie's and telling the world that Auburn deserves to be in. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he was on social media saying it's a good weekend to be an Auburn Tiger, just trying to promote their athletics department.
Seth Davis is still a part of it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who did he take? Whose job did he take?
I don't know.
Okay.
They may have just added him.
Okay. All right. Anyway, sorry.
I was just saying, that's what he was doing online, was just trying to promote Auburn athletics, just to give them a little bit more boost to their opportunities to be in the dance.
Yeah, and then he's ripping Miami of Ohio. I mean, at the time they were 30-0, and Bruce was ripping them like they don't deserve to get. Look, I'm not a basketball expert, but if you're 30-0, you're pretty damn good. You won a bunch of games, but he was like, well, if Auburn had that schedule, they do the same thing. Well, they don't, and that's it. But Auburn didn't deserve to get in. It's okay if you don't get in. It's not the end of the world. Hell, they'll probably get bounced in the first round anyway, like Auburn did 2 years ago when they got the high seed and they got bounced out of there. But it's just, and then he's at the game. I think it was Friday, just screaming at the referees.
Jay Wright. He took Jay Wright's spot.
Jay Wright.
Thank you, Chip
buddy.
Walters.
Thank you, Chip Walters. Jay Wright. See, I was half right.
Yeah, you
Chase. But he's just screaming and berating the officials in the stands. And then I talked to the Auburn fan who was like, yeah, we got forced into Stephen Pearl because Bruce decided to quit 2 weeks before the season started. I'm like, hey, I'd probably give my son that job too if I could do that. But they're not happy, and that's fine. But you sit there and scream at everybody and look like a jackass in the stands on Friday, then that's it. Just a bad week for Bruce. And look, again, I like Bruce Pearl a lot. He's been really good to me and the media when I covered him at Tennessee in a long time. I'm not going to get into it. I told you the story about the Sweet 16 and dealing with him and how great he was. But, man, I mean, it's just over the top with him lately.
But, I mean, isn't that how he always has been, and to some extent?
Not like this, man.
No, I mean, but.
Because he knows his son's not the answer as the coach. He just knows it's not.
I mean, it's too early to tell, but probably not. I mean, look, he doesn't get that job if his dad is not Bruce Pearl.
No.
And I like Steven, but you
do like him, Steven?
Yeah, he's fine.
Do you know that
I saw him play a game once.
That's right. Do you know what Mr. Krabs' daughter's name is on SpongeBob?
I know.
Pearl.
Yeah. You've said that before. I just like to set you up for it. So
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Oh no.
615. It's time. 615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHoney.com. And coming up on Thursday at 2:15 in Oklahoma City, the Vanderbilt Commodores will take on McNeese State. Clay has called in to talk about his Doors. What's up, Clay?
Case, I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay, what's up?
Evidently, were you in a meeting or something when they were at the Omni?
I was. I had suit duties that day.
Well, I wanted to update you on what Joe was doing and things in the breaks. He was, I don't know what you call that thing, Joe, but you were working on the guns a little bit, weren't you?
Yeah, it's a chest extender and presser. I got it off Amazon for $15, man. It's the best thing ever. Clay, you tried to use it, but it snapped back, about knocked you out of the restaurant.
Well, all right. Chase, have you seen the picture that surfaced?
I have.
Okay. Crazy Clay, it said, I think.
But you know what? People,
anyway.
look, I put the picture out there about you, Clay, and a lot of Vandy fans weighed in, and they wanted to say hi to you, and they wanted to say condolences for your mother. I mean, you're you're crazy, but you're a very popular person to a lot of Vanderbilt people.
Did they break the mold when they made me, Joe?
I broke something. I'm not sure it was the mold, but they broke something doing that. But are we going? Are you taking Mario Moore to Oklahoma City? Are we doing this again?
Now, honestly, I like, Vandy's potential matchups to make the Sweet 16. And y'all probably maybe not thought about this, but being the Vandy historian that I am, if Vandy's fortunate to win 2 games, they will tie the school record. I believe this is correct. The 93 team won 28 games. So that will tie the school record.
What's the furthest they've ever been in the tournament? Elite 8?
No, Sweet 16.
Sweet 16? Never been to the Elite 8.
They went to the Elite 8 when there was only 16 teams invited. Way back in the day.
Yeah, come on, man. That doesn't count. But they should have gone to the Elite 8 if they would have called Jeff Green for his 37 steps back in 2007.
That's correct. I was in attendance.
Yep, there was no doubt. And I'm telling you right now, had Vandy won that game in the Sweet 16, they'd have made it to the final and gotten beaten by Florida. That team had something special. And the refs, they would have won the next game. I think it was North Carolina. They'd have won that game. They got to the Final Four. I think that was in Atlanta, and they would have gotten to the final. That team there was something about that basketball team in 2007 that the referees took away from them.
I think the best thing going for them right now, the Frankie Collins thing is over. And I don't care what anybody says. That had to be a distraction. And now that they've, gotten through that, and the way they played against Florida, by the way, I was in attendance for the Florida game on Saturday, had a ball. But I like where this team is right now, and it was really frustrating to lose, but, a championship, tournament championship, but really nice to see Tyler Nickel finally beat Tyler Nickel again, knock down 5 threes.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was good. And look, I think they were good with Arkansas up to those final 3-4 minutes. Arkansas just took over. But with Clay, when Vandy is running and gunning, they don't miss. It's like when they set up a play, they can't hit the backboard. It's crazy, man. At least what I saw yesterday. But I like this Vandy basketball team. I really do. They just ran into a Darius Acuff Jr. buzzsaw yesterday.
By the way, I think they just made a 3 from the Cumberland.
Clay, man.
Oh, Clay, you silly goose, you.
Clay, so are we going to Oklahoma City or no?
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
I'll tell you what, I'll provide you with donuts. You can ride in the back seat the whole way and just feed your face.
Listen, man, I won't go across the street in the back of your car. I'm not riding to Oklahoma City in that
car. Clay, good to talk to you, man.
You boys are the best.
All right, we'll see you. Vandy Clay joining us on the program.
This got to be great for him. I mean, he gets to go to because he's banned from campus. Gets to go to Bridgestone Arena and look. And who did they lose to yesterday? Arkansas. Where did all this mess start?
Arkansas's
right. Vandy back in the day.
You know what? I don't know anything, but I think that Clay has done his time, and I believe by next season the ban will be lifted.
It's been a while now.
I'm putting it into the universe.
You know, Candace Lee, text her.
I think if she's listening, I think Clay has done his time and deserves another chance.
Didn't him and his preacher meet with her?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they did. I think he took his preacher over there
around Thanksgiving.
Right, yeah, right. Okay. And look, if that doesn't work, if a man of the cloth can't get your band lifted, I'm not sure what we'll do,
if
man.
A man of the cloth or Chasing Big Joe can't do it, who can?
Right. Just give up now, man. Clay, we're gonna fight this good fight for you, buddy.
Yeah, we are indeed. We'll have more coming here on this Monday edition of Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Monday. A little Stevie Ray Vaughan. So good. I love this song. By the way, for those of you that aren't from here and maybe you just moved here, welcome to March weather, where yesterday was 70 degrees and, windy. Then the storms come through, and today is a whopping 34 with snow flurries.
Last night felt, I think I texted you guys, it felt like 78, felt good about 7 o'clock outside. And then just the bottom dropped off. And man, real quick, this come out. Memphis is going to retain Penny Hardaway.
That's stupid.
According to ESPN.
That is stupid.
So retain. So Nolan Smith will be, he's not going.
No, they're not going there.
I mean, aren't they coming for him? I mean, let's be honest, right? I mean, if I'm a mid-major
if I'm Belmont, I go for him. I mean, that's no offense to TSU, but I mean, that's a
No,
step up.
they know they're not
Yeah.
dumb.
I mean, so I'd love to see this. I mean, this was an awesome thing.
Yeah,
that
right.
He's not even here a year and gets them to the tournament.
He met his team in the 1st of August.
Right.
And then they're now. If they beat Iowa State, I didn't see the but do they play Kentucky if Kentucky wins? I think that's it, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. So Kentucky's got Santa Clara. Iowa State's got Tennessee State. If TSU can beat Iowa State and then Kentucky wins, TSU and Kentucky in the second round. That's great. Hey, don't laugh. Don't laugh, because 10 years ago, y'all laughed about a certain team in Murfreesboro that was playing Michigan State, which I think.
Were they 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I still think, according to the brackets, and Chip Walters, if you're listening, you could let us know yes or no on this. But that one win by Middle knocking Michigan State out destroyed like 99.4% of the brackets, which still has been the biggest, like, one single umph overall. Now, that might have changed in 10 years. I don't think it has, but y'all laughed on that thing, and then Middle came back and roared back, man, and then Reggie Upshaw and Giddy Potts and everybody just banging those threes, man. That day was beautiful. It was like 60 degrees around here, sunny. The game was at 2:15, I think it was.
Well, I think I was working a Preds game or something, but I came back here that night because whoever the basketball SID was at the time said, because it was a Friday, I think.
Yes.
And I had my show the next morning, and they were like, "Do you want Kermit?" And so I got here at like 7:15 and did the first interview with Kermit after the game. It was like a few hours after the game.
Right.
And had that the next morning.
We got him at the 5 o'clock news, the lead story.
Yeah.
They came running to me like a minute out, said, "Put your jacket on. We got Kermit." I was like, "What?" So I go running in there, and I'm like, so we did like
you were at Channel 4.
Yeah.
Right?
We did like just a 5-minute good old buddy interview there. And our producer like, wrap it after about 90 seconds. And I just said, no, we got Kermit Davis live on the phone at 5 o'clock news after the upset. I'm not wrapping this in 90 seconds.
No. And
so he went like 6 minutes.
He was great too. And you probably got this too, of like that emotion was still very raw and still there, of because there was a little bit of a sense of like he trusted in his team and knew they were good, but also the holy, you know what, we just pulled that off.
Yeah, right.
And not only did they beat them, they led the whole game.
The whole game. And it's funny watching that. You're like, all right, here comes Michigan State. Here comes Michigan State. The whole time you're waiting, here comes Michigan State. And they made a little run in the middle, just counted.
What year was that? That was 2016?
2016. And the bad part was the second round, they played that damn Syracuse zone, which you need like 6 weeks to prepare for that zone. They had 24 hours to do that. And they played hard, but it just wasn't going to happen. But that Friday game was something, man. It was really, really cool. And I think Kermit knew at that moment, when that team won what they had accomplished, he'd forever be in that lore of upsets in the tournament.
Oh, yeah. And then didn't they beat somebody?
Next year they beat Minnesota.
Yeah.
And lost to Butler.
That was Richard Pitino, wasn't it?
It was Richard Pitino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he got the Ole Miss job.
It came back for one more year. They went to the NIT in 2018.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he went to Ole Miss after that.
Which, look, I mean, that says a lot about Kermit and who he is, that because I know he got some flirting after beating Michigan State, but
sure
that he stayed as long as he did. So one thing about Middle, coaches hang around.
They do hang around. Well, I mean, we got a lot of coaches hanging around in there.
Well, it's a good thing. It's continuity.
Continuity.
It's definitely a good thing. So, and now Kermit's enjoying, I think, being grandpa in a retirement down in Florida, I believe.
Somewhere like that, yeah.
Didn't he just get some honor?
They honored the 10-year anniversary of the team.
Okay.
A couple
but
weeks
didn't
ago.
are they putting him in the Hall of Fame? Or
I think so. I think, Brad Willis and them, they honored Kermit Davis going to the Hall of Fame. Pretty soon, Brad's put so many great people in the Hall of Fame that they're going to
put you in.
They'll be like, hey, Joe, are you busy Saturday? We got to fill a spot. I'm like, no, I'm not.
What is this,
that.
Saturday?
Yeah. Hey, Saturday. Then it'd be like, why are my teeth showing? And then he'll say, because you're smiling.
You are.
You know,
Good
that's
times.
that's a great episode.
That is a great. I sent you guys this morning the Fat Tony and it's the Sopranos opening,
Yes.
basically.
So good. Just so good. As we say, any Simpsons episode with Krusty and Mr. Burns is going to be fantastic.
I agree.
Any episode that leads off with Lisa will be awful. Just the way it is. Just the way it goes.
Tell us how you really feel.
Being honest, man. Bruce Pearl and Lisa Simpson is leading off the Simpsons. That's not going to make it today. I'm disappointed, Bruce, though, man. I like opinions, but I like opinions when they make sense. This was just on another level, man, what he's doing. But that's all right, though. I mean, you're paid to have the hot takes and the opinions and all that other good stuff.
615-737-1025.
Gosh, we're at a ground stop here at the airport. Question of the day is, are you planning on having a vasectomy this week? Because this is the week to get it done.
By
Thursday
the way,
and Friday.
Mike Organ has texted in and said TSU and Tennessee in the Sweet 16.
Oh, yeah.
How awesome would that be?
Could you imagine, man?
I haven't done a deep dive on the bracket yet, but I mean, I think Iowa State probably wins that game, but I don't know enough about them to really say.
Okay.
Kentucky should beat Santa Clara, but who knows? If we got Tennessee and Kentucky in the Sweet 16, that'd be interesting.
No, Mike is texting. Mike, I thought I blocked him. No, he's texting me.
By the way, I was worried about Mike last night because I saw that there was bad storms around Rayon City. So
yeah,
I know he at the mayor's office had to get things.
Let me tell you something about city manager Mike Organ in Rayon City. That city doesn't, when something comes like that, they don't flinch. That city's strong.
Yeah.
Rayon, we built a strong city in Rayon City. And Mike, being the city manager, and me, the communications coordinator out there, it's a strong city. It's not. If you're weak-minded, we don't want you in Rayon City. There's no. We got strong.
So, what is your tie to Rayon? I thought you were Donaldson.
I am. No, I'm just. I love Donaldson, but Mike and I, we decided to join forces and run Rayon City.
Okay.
And city
but
manager,
did you grow up in Rayon City or did you grow up in Donaldson?
Grew up in Donaldson Hermit. I grew up in parts unknown that you don't need to worry about.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I'm in Donaldson. My job in Donaldson is to keep all the East Nashville hippies out of Donaldson. That's my job. So we have centuries.
Well, you got a river to help you do that.
Yeah. And speaking of river.
Yeah, speaking of river.
All right. All right. So we got that bridge they try to come across. So I got sentries posted at the pedestrian bridge in Two Rivers Park.
Yeah.
So any of those hippies want to come over, they're stopped.
Yeah. I have wondered. And I'm going to be honest with you, when I become mayor, if I ever decide to do that, I do think there needs to be another bridge like Donaldson into East Nashville or something, because I look at a map and like where Opryland is and where, it's like you have to go Briley and all the way around.
That's fine. I will vote you down every time.
Why?
Because I don't want the East Nashville hippies in Donaldson. It's that simple. I don't want you. I don't want you.
They're going to get there if they want to.
Then you drive all the way around town. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm not a hippie, so
you're part of that cult. You're part of that cult over there now. You stay away. You come over the bridge. The Century's got you. You try to come down Brawley Parkway on Lebanon Road. We got you. That's the only way you can get in. All right, we got you. We'll figure. We know by the car and the look what you're gonna do.
Right.
Just stay away. Right.
Do I look like a hippie?
So, you're over there. So I'm telling you right now, East Nashville, stay away from Donaldson. Just stay away. We got to cut. You know, there needs to be a bridge though, and you guys can weigh on. There needs to be a bridge from Mount Juliet to Hendersonville.
Okay.
That way you don't have to go down 109 and go 8 hours that way.
I agree.
You don't have to go down 65 south or north to come up. You could see Hendersonville from Mount Juliet across the lake. I'm sorry. Build that bridge. You know how much traffic will be alleviated if you did that? I'm telling you, so much traffic would be gone if you built a bridge from Mount Juliet or Hendersonville to Mount Juliet, whatever.
So there needs to be a bridge there. There needs to be a highway from Montgomery, Alabama to Panama City.
10 lane both ways.
Yeah, agreed.
No speed limit.
No speed limit.
Yep.
I'd sign up.
I'm telling you, if I ran for president, what's your platform, Joe? Here's my platform. From Montgomery to Panama City, it's a 10-lane highway, both sides, no speed limit.
What's your foreign policy? What's your take on abortion? None of that. None of that.
No,
I'm building a highway from Montgomery, Alabama to Panama City, Florida. 10 lanes both ways, no speed limit.
I'd get every vote. I'd get every single vote.
Dale
for that.
Earnhardt Jr. is going to be my driver. We're
Yeah.
going.
Just go. I'm telling you. If you're in Panama City, you get off of Montgomery, Alabama, I don't know where you go. I mean, you got to go down 31 to that run.
231.
I mean, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yep.
And there's a Hunt Brothers Pizza.
There's always a or a Dollar General.
Dollar General. I was at the Jumpy place with my granddaughter and in the middle of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and we go to eat. What's there to eat? Hunt Brothers Pizza. In the middle of nowhere. They're everywhere. That. So, yeah, that's the thing. But, no, you stay away. We're not building a bridge from Donaldson, East Nashville to make it convenient for you to come over. We don't know. Just stay away. Okay. But build the bridge. I'm not going
to ask you. I'm just going to do it.
Just build the bridge from Mount Juliet to Hendersonville. That's what we need. Get the money there for that. I'm telling you, man. 4-lane, both ways. Big bridge.
Hey, guys, it's Kevin from Greenbrier. Born and raised in Hermitage. Do either of you guys remember Daddy Clay's or Family Billiards?
Yeah.
Just curious. Those two places were very big in my high school years in life. Have a blessed day.
Mike Organ had testified. Family Billiards in Hermitage was the app. It's where we all hung out. It's where the Walmart is now, but it's with Hermitage 4 Theater, and then there's a Family Billiards on down the road there in the same shopping plaza. That was our youth kind of growing up over there. That's where the DuPont, Mountain Juliet, McGavick people always commingle and come together. And the DuPont people didn't want any. Mount Juliet didn't either. They knew. They knew. If you get into fire these McGavick bozos, you're done. They never did.
They knew.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for that. With all that. So now I'm on the bridge kick again of building the bridge in Mount Juliet, Hendersonville. He's so easy.
Love can build a bridge.
Not this bridge. They need to build a real bridge, man.
615. New question of the day. Where would you build a bridge?
Yeah, right? While you're having a vasectomy, what are you going to do?
We'll have more coming. Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe 102.5 the game here on this Monday. So I guess things now shift more to the draft and have kind of slowed down from a free agency standpoint for the Titans. And so that's kind of where things sit.
Well, I'll be disappointed if they don't do the trade, which I proposed. So I know Borganti's listening over there. So call me and let me know what I can do, how I can help and get the but yeah, I mean, who's going to be the one to screw it up? So Jeremiah Love is now the darling, right? So somebody's going to go up. So it'll be Mendoza to the Raiders. Tell you what, man, it's Fernando Mendoza. Yeah. Did you see his unboxing yesterday from the Tennessee Vols?
No, I didn't.
It was like 5 hours, and they sent him every piece of article. Tennessee sent John Gruden, and he does this unboxing. He's done one from Tennessee before, but they sent all this stuff to him yesterday. It took forever to unveil everything. Anyway, what were we talking about? John Gruden. Oh, Mendoza. That Fernando Mendoza. So he goes 1, 2, the Jets, right? They're in love with Reese out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
Enamored. So what does Arizona do? Right? They sign the 2 running backs. You get the guy. Do you get Bain? Maybe you trade back a little bit. Titans want him. Do you want to get I mean, so they re-signed. They got Connor. They signed Algier for running backs. They're probably not going to take a running back. So now they got 3. If somebody could trade up to them, like Jerry, I'll trade up to 3 and get Jeremiah Love.
I own him.
And here's so I'll give you 2 first-rounders and, you know, a DVD set of Landman that I'm in. You just take all whatever you need, and I'll do that. But I think somebody's going to move up and screw the Titans at 3 with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I could potentially.
Then the Titans. Then all right. Then Ruben Bain drops in your lap. Then
which is fine. You still need to address that.
Correct.
Like Jermaine Johnson is not the answer. John Franklin Myers is not the complete answer.
But they're part of the team, pal.
Yeah, you need that pass rush.
I'd put those guys together, but you need the pass rush. They are rebuilding this team through the defense, and I love it, to give the offense time to catch up. That's what they're doing right now, and I really, really like it with Robert Saleh and what they're doing. But I'd like it better for you those listening. I propose a trade that the Titans trade next year's number 1 to the Cardinals at 3, get the 3rd and 4th pick, what the Texans did 3 years ago. Who cares what else is after that? You come out of that draft with Ruben Bain and Jeremiah Love, sign me up all day long. I'll even buy a damn jersey. I've never bought a jersey in my life.
Okay.
You bought a jersey? I bet you have, haven't you?
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
I bought a lot of jerseys.
Well, give me one, pal.
I bought a Eddie George Titan or Oilers jersey.
Did you?
A few years ago. Yeah.
How much that set you back?
About 125.
That's not bad.
Yeah. No, it's cool though. I like wearing it.
I've never seen you wear it.
I wear it to games.
Oh, okay. Do you get shamed for wearing another man's jersey?
By like 2 people, and
they're on the group text with you?
No, they're on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's
I've never bought a jersey. I've never, ever bought a jersey. I came close to buying a Dale Murphy jersey once. I was like,
yeah. Here's my thing. Like, what is me buying a jersey? How does that affect you?
Great point. Great question.
It's
great
like
point.
there are things that people get worked up and complain about.
Right.
Like, and it's just like, how does that affect you? Like, if I want to spend my money and buy a jersey and wear a jersey, or put my name on a jersey, that's my prerogative.
Did you put your name on Eddie George jersey?
No, I mean like I got a few Preds jerseys.
That's what? My what?
My name?
No, my
prerogative. Oh, there you go.
Friday night, baby. Another little God wink on the show today.
There you go.
Happening.
Prerogative.
Okay. I'm okay with you buying, but I'm not okay with you putting your name on like Eddie George's jersey.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm good. I know you don't, but if you came in with a McCabe 27, I'm take that off, Chase.
No. I have always done like 3 or 8.
Okay.
88.
I got Dr. Crane. You got to don't tell me who's the good base pool holes jersey.
No, that's one jersey I really want. So
you don't have a.
Well, I want the alternate jersey. They have like a cream Saturday jersey that says St. Louis on it, like in like.
Those are cool. The old school looking ones.
Can't find it anywhere.
But see, here's my thing. Like, I want to have like a man cave and hang jerseys. Like, so like the Eddie jersey, I'd probably frame. I'd like to get him to sign it, but like to frame, but to frame it,
all right,
you know, and have that in the man cave. A Chipper Jones, like I'd like to have that.
Okay.
You know, so I mean,
right. Well,
I only wear them to games, but
sure, I'm disappointed in you not having a pull hose. I mean,
Dude,
you're a
trust
giant
me.
Cardinals fan.
I have a baby blue or powder blue in this case, Willie McGee jersey, but I do not have an Albert Pujols jersey.
No.
I'm trying everywhere to find. You can't find it in the Saturday alternates. You can only find it in the gray and in the regular home white.
Do you have, so the McGee, is that the one with the cardinal on a bat across the front?
Yep.
Badass.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's the Cooperstown edition,
Ooh.
but I got it not from the original website. I got it from overseas.
Number 51.
It cost like $20.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it crazy that Willie McGee and Don Mattingly were both Nashville Sounds in 1981?
Nashville's a hot
And
space.
Steve Balboni.
so here's the thing about buying jerseys, because some people are weighing in on this. Like 4828 says, never understood putting another man's name across your back and walking around Home Depot. Again, wear it to a game. But like for
Right.
me,
Yeah.
like I don't, there's no, and like nothing again, there's nobody I want to wear now. Like Steve McNair, Eddie George, D Mace, like the old crew is who I would want.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, so yeah. I mean, if I could get like the new Titans jersey, and you know, hockey jerseys are easy because you can keep them blank. Baseball, same way.
All right. If you could get one jersey and have that guy sign it, what would it be? Just one. He's got to still be living, of course. What jersey would you get?
So Titans or just any sport?
Overall, any sport.
Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
Dr. Crane?
Yeah, I have two, but Albert takes the cake.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Namath. I would absolutely go bananas if Joe Namath. I had a Joe Namath jersey from Super Bowl III, the replica, and had Joe Namath sign that. Second would be Marino. That's pretty. I'd
By
like
the
that.
way, not trying to call you out, Joe, but when you guys were in the SEC Media Days, didn't you guys go to a Braves game? And did he not wear a jersey?
No, that was not SEC Media Days.
Oh,
but
okay.
yes, he did. You did wear a jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the quick
Old school A.
Yeah.
But that was what they gave us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Part
You
of the
didn't buy
day,
it.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
Ask Chase what I did during the game.
He fell asleep.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, to be fair, sometimes I will too, but I look over and he's just
I'm out.
he's like that dude that called in that time and fell asleep.
And then I'll wake up to 9 pitchers from Chase, to Ricky. He's asleep at the game. I mean, that game, I know y'all love baseball. That day baseball game bored me to tears.
But
That nap
did
was
you
good.
not used to go over to Greer Stadium and sit out in left field and take a nap?
I have done that, yeah.
Yeah.
During the day game,
Yeah.
I would go down the third baseline at the very top back and sit out there and nap. Because I had the media pass, I ate for free.
Yeah.
And then my fat ass would sit at the last bleacher at the
And
top.
nobody was there.
Nobody was there.
Right.
Doug Scopel would come by and poke me with a stick. Are you still alive?
Make sure he's still breathing.
And we'd walk off. That's what we did. And that's why I wish the Sounds now would have some of those daytime, because we'd have a ball out there if they did that.
But like they can't, because of where the stadium is and all the parking. Those are all state lots that they can't use during the day.
Is that why?
Yeah.
You just made that up.
No.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, come
I mean,
on.
that's but that was all there. That's all state parking.
I think
for
people
stuff.
would find a way to get over there. That's crazy, man. At least one.
I think they tried it when they first opened, and it was just
okay.
so that's why every game is, at night, which is I like it. I like going over there after work and hanging out and watching usually the whole game, because now with the pitch clock they're like 2 hours. So.
Yeah, right. You're in and out. No, I'd at least one Wednesday start a game at noon for us. Just one.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Isn't that the getaway day or whatever y'all call it?
Well, not anymore. For the majors it is, but now with AAA they do 6-game series. So
What did you tell me, which I found intriguing? We were down at the Braves game, that the collective bargaining agreement with baseball, all baseball teams must stay in a 5-star hotel.
yes. Yep.
That's good for them, man. And that's why they can't stay at the hotel outside the park, right? Because that's a 4-star.
I think they
allegedly.
I think they have now from what I understand, they've amended that because it's a very nice hotel.
It's a very nice hotel.
And so the players have, I think, signed off on it. But I mean, it's all about the players association.
Good. I mean, if they negotiate a deal where my guys got to stay in 5-star.
Here's what I'm curious of, and if Jeff Hem or somebody's listening. So if a guy is like, you know, a regular, if he's on the 40-man roster or he's on a rehab assignment to the AAA, AA club, single A, whatever, do they have to find him a 5-star hotel? Like, does he have to stay in a really nice hotel, or does he stay where the rest of the team stays?
Yeah, he's not staying at a Best Western, which they're nice.
Yeah, but like, is that because of I'm curious of that. Like, if that applies to like, if somebody comes to Nashville to be on a rehab assignment, do they have to put them up at, you know, the W?
Great. I might be the best questions on this show. We don't have a lot of them. But yeah, Jeff Ham.
Okay, I'm going to find out.
Sit up the bat signal.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out during the break.
All right,
because I am curious of that. John McClain will join us at 2:00. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
All right, welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe show here on 102.5 The Game, brought to you by our good friends at the Omni Nashville Hotel. We'll be down there at the Omni tomorrow. Drew Maddox will join us at 12:30. Get all the latest on the tournament and love to get inside that man's brain about college basketball. It's fascinating. All over the map today with the show, which is great. And y'all, a lot of guys weighing in about the bridge from Mount Juliet to Hendersonville. Scott says, I'm all for this bridge. I live in North Mount Juliet, and we play golf sometimes at Country Hills in Hendersonville. It's a 24-mile drive that takes about 45 minutes from my house. As the crow flies, it's about 5 miles. I could get there in less than 5 minutes with the bridge. All right, Dr. Crane, we're going to have one of your jobs here is going to be bridge man. I need you to build a bridge for us from Mount Juliet.
I'm not Bob the Builder, but I can make some phone calls.
Hendersonville to Mount Juliet.
That would be a nice bridge. That'd be a big bridge.
That would be a big bridge with that. Jess says, I'm all about the bridge too as well. It takes forever to go down 109, even after the construction, to get to my home in Mount Juliet. I'm all for that bridge. See, we're making things happen, man. You people have spoken out, and we've got all that. Also weighing in about the Alabama basketball player that was busted for having a pound of weed. Somebody said he misunderstood the coach who said he thought he said roll weed, not roll tide.
Can't be playing with the devil's lettuce like that, all right?
I mean, yeah. What lettuce? The devil's lettuce? Is that what that is? Okay. I see all that there as well. Others have weighed in about the jersey part. Michael Jordan is winning on the jersey. And the question was, we were laughing at Chase about having jersey, but what jersey would you like to have get and signed by the guy with that? The Michael Jordan part is that's running away with everybody. Would like to have a Michael Jordan jersey signed by him. But you'll be cool, though. Michael Jordan Wizards jersey.
That would be pretty cool. Off the beaten
kidding.
path.
Nobody wants that.
It's a collector's item.
Is it? What's the one? There's a game he played against Orlando where his jersey the Bulls jerseys got stolen. He went out and had to wear another jersey with a different, like number 5 or something. If somebody knows, let us know on the chat, 615-737-1025, because I am way too lazy to Google this, and that way I force interaction with you two. But Jordan had to wear another jersey that wasn't 23. I think maybe it was 5 because somebody or the equipment truck got lost or something got lost along the way, and Jordan didn't have that. And then so he had to play with another number that way. So we'll see here. All right. Jeff Hem has weighed in on our discussion about what Chase said about the collective bargaining agreement. Major League Baseball players have to stay in 5-star hotels. So I said, Jeff, do Major League Baseball players on rehab get to stay in 5-star hotels per the MLB CBA? Jeff says it's only when a player is down here on official Major League Baseball rehab assignment that they must stay somewhere nicer than the AAA hotel. Sent this to Chase and you two as well. Sounds like I'm reading stuff that's per. All right. So yes, it sounds like they get to do that, but they earned it. I remember one time Roger Clemens went down to rehab assignment in Lexington, Kentucky. His son was on the team, and he bought all new locker room furniture, spent $10,000 for locker room furniture, and everything's kind of made really, really, really nice and did that. Remember Sammy Sosa went down a rehab assignment in Jackson, was down there for 7 days, and he catered Outback Steakhouse every single time. So I guess it's one of the things when the guys go down for a rehab assignment, they take care of the other guys in the locker room. So thank you, Jeff, for weighing in about that to see about Major League Baseball players getting to stay in 5-star hotels when they're, if you get to that level. I know they got the per diem, they got the money, man. Who cares, man, with all that? What they were going to do, they can get it done. We have 2 calls. I'll be damned. All right, let's go first. Chad weighing in. Chad, good afternoon. Talking about the Titans roster moves. Are you a big fan?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big Titan. First of all, can you hear me?
I can hear you, buddy.
Perfect. How's it going this afternoon?
Good, man.
Good, awesome. Yeah, no, I was just listening to Fruitcakes. It's a good morning here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Titans, making some pretty good moves. What do you think about that? First of all, I didn't quite get your take on this big shakeup here.
What the free agent move for the Titans?
Oh yeah,
I love every second.
Yeah.
I love every bit of it. I love every player they brought in here because I think they're all coming here with a chip on their shoulder and a second chance to get it done. I'm all for it, man. Now, if they don't perform, I'll be on their ass. But if they don't, I'm all good. I feel there's a good tide turning here in Nashville with the franchise and Robert Saleh, big fan. I believe that finally the ship's going in the right direction.
No, I totally agree. They're career bait. They got that L'Jarius Sneed coming in. He's pretty good.
He's great, right? I hope they keep him. He's been really good while he's here with all that. Chad, appreciate you, brother. Let's go to the next call. Eric. Oh, Lord. Eric, what's going on, man?
Hey, guys, first of all, I just want to tell you, Michael Jordan's jersey number was 45.
Was that the one he wore?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
What did he wear at the Wizards? 45 there?
I mean, I have no idea. I know that was with the Bulls when he came back from retirement baseball. That's what he wore at first. But, but then, of course, he went back to standard 23. As far as the Titans move, I love them. There's one national person I heard that didn't like him because he was basically saying, what are they doing? They were saying Giants players and some Robinson was Jets players. So they were too impressed. So, but I like the moves they made. And I will also say this, Joe, I was surprised they brought back Calvin Ridley. I thought that they were going to just, release him, but taking him for less money, I guess, they figured they could do that. And I was also happy we signed back Joey Slide. So,
yeah. So let me ask you about Ridley. Why were they bringing back Ridley? He can't catch. He doesn't want to play. He's scared to get hit. I just cut him. Just take care of this team. This rebuild doesn't need that. Hit the road, pal.
Well, I guess what the thing was, he knew after the injury he'd have to take less money, so he agreed to do it. But maybe they'll cut him if he doesn't work out in training camp. If he's not fully recovered from the injury, or if he's still struggling, they may cut him anyway. So we'll see.
It's okay if you get cut. You made a lot of money. It's okay if you get cut. I just don't want him taking reps away from Io Manor, DK, Robinson, whoever they draft, Bryce Oliver, guys who really want to be here and play, who aren't scared to catch the football like he is.
Yeah, I get your point, Joe. I get your meaning. Well, I'll get off and let you get some other calls. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. Y'all take care. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, that's it. 40. I was half right. There was a 5. Thank you, Eric. We love you, man. That was a 45. So I don't know if somebody stole the jersey or they got lost, but Jordan came out for one game in a Bulls jersey wearing not 23.
Correct.
You don't care, do you?
No, I'm saying you're correct. And the Wizards was 23, by the way, not 45.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Okay. We try to forget the Wizards time. That wasn't good when he was there. All right, you ready? Take a break. Come back. The man, the myth, John McClain, the legendary NFL Hall of Fame sports writer, badass, will join us next right here. This is the Chase and Big Joe Show brought to you by the Omni Nashville Hotel on 102.5 The Game.
Hour number 3, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Monday. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier back there as well. So did Jeff Hem text you? I had to step out for a second, but you got the answer?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You are correct. They
right.
they will stay in 5-star hotels when they're down in a rehab assignment. By the way, Jordan's number was 12, Eric, not 45. His number was 12.
45 was when he came back after retiring, but 12 was when the jersey was stolen and he wore that.
The one game.
For one game.
Thank you.
Yes. So
damn it, Eric.
If you are answering what numbers he wore in the NBA, it was 23, 45, and 12.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that is correct, sir. Say hello now to John McClain joining us from Houston. John, how you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you?
We're fantastic. I am sure that there's been baseball fever down there in Houston. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing to me, and I understand how excited Hispanics are about baseball, and seeing the crowds here with Mexico, watching last night, knowing what it's going to be like tonight with Venezuela. You know, they said last night was 70-30. Venezuela and the Italians probably 90-10. And if it's the U.S. and Venezuela and Miami, it'll probably be 60-40, maybe 70-30. But the fans are fantastic. You know, Aaron Judge said it's better than the World Series. As my wife pointed out, those fans seem like they're having so much fun because of their country and their players. They're probably not screaming the things that players hear during MLB games, in which they want to insult you, your mama, and everything else. But I love watching it. I got caught up in it. I've watched every game, and I can't wait to see what happens tonight, and then, of course, Tuesday night.
So, John, along the football lines, I want to ask you a couple of questions. And you texted me last night on this topic, and I definitely had planned to bring it up. Could you remind people who owned the Houston Oilers?
Well, first of all, let me back up. I went to lunch with some guys today I hadn't seen in a while. And we spent about 2 hours talking about the baseball classic plus the draft and everything else. But the first question they asked me was about what did I think about the Titans' new uniforms being Love You Blue. And before I asked them what they thought, I said, I'll say what I've said all along. I love that color. It brings back so many memories to me. And Houston was never going to have it, couldn't have it. So I would rather the Titans have it than nobody have it. And so 2 of them said they liked it. Another one said, well, I think those colors should be here. And so I went back to 4 things I tweeted last week because fans here, typical, were going ballistic, saying those colors belong to Houston. No, they belong to the Adams family. And I pointed out that from the before Bob McNair got the franchise and afterward, he told me multiple times off the record, he wanted the team to be called the Texans. He just always has liked the nickname Texans. Now, he had season tickets to the Oilers from 1960 until for decades. And he knew Bud Adams very well. Bud played a role in Houston getting the franchise to replace the Oilers. And so Bob told me he didn't want the nickname Oilers. He didn't want the Oilers uniforms and colors. He wanted the Texans to forge their own identity, create their own history, and the Oilers would always belong to the Adams family. And when Bud, before he decided to change the nickname from Oilers, which he did not want to do, but he knew that he had to in 99. So Paul Tagliabue gave him in writing a document that the NFL has on file and the Titans ought to have on file somewhere, that nobody could ever use the name, the colors, or anything other than the Titans/Oilers family. And so I tweeted that, and the last time I looked, it had over 300,000 people had looked at it. And and I've been telling people this for 30 years about that document, but it makes for good talk show fodder down here in which fans get so stirred up and everything. But the fact is, truthfully, even if Amy Adams Strunk said, okay, I want Houston to have all that, we're going to change everything, I don't think she could do it. I don't know that document said it could ever be changed by somebody in the family. And they know how Bud felt about the colors and the name. So it couldn't happen even if somebody wanted to happen. It is a moot point. And the last thing I tweeted, I hope someday, hopefully soon, that fans can get as excited and as controversial about something that happens on the field between these two teams instead of uniforms and colors.
I'm with you. And look, I mean, if both of these teams are good, that should be good enough. But it just, like, I see radio hosts out of Houston tweeting about it and saying it should be ours and all that stuff. And I'm like, it never was yours. It was Bud Adams. The Adams family owned it. Now, it was in your city, but I mean, it would be like if the Predators moved to Hamilton, Ontario, which they came close to doing, and took the name and the colors and everything, that was theirs. It was, I mean, it's not the city's. So it just, I mean, that's my thing. Ultimately, I like the look. I think we had Jeff Fisher on earlier. He was there. He likes it. He thinks it's cool to kind of blend the two together. And, you know, fans in Houston, I love you, but you gotta let it go.
Well, I don't think they ever will. Hopefully these teams will be like the Astros and the Rangers. They absolutely hate each other. They've played for the World Series. They've played big games to get in the playoffs, and the Texans and the Titans have just never done that. They've not both been. The only time I can remember them being good at the same time was the period in which Kerry Collins was the quarterback, and they had that great game up there that had multiple fights, and both teams had winning records. And I think the Texans won the game, and I thought, well, this is great. Boy, they're building up bad blood that should have been there from the get-go. These teams are going to be good, and they've just never been good at the same time where they played meaningful games.
John, you've been such an advocate of Bud Adams and what he brought to the game of professional football. The city of Houston and the people you know, they say time heals old wounds. Did this apply to Bud and what happened with the Oilers? They've been going 30 years now, but have people moved on?
People know, because I talk about it on talk shows, about why I've been on the contributors committee to try to help Bud Adams get in the Hall of Fame. And I talk about the period early in Bud's career, because there were later times in Bud's career that people remember. And I have to go back before he got the franchise, laying the groundwork. I co-founded the AFL with Lamar Hunt, even though Lamar gets all the credit because it was his idea, but they announced it in Bud's office here. And Lamar told people that if not for Bud, he wouldn't have been able to pull that off, but it hasn't helped Bud. And it helped him get one step closer, but it hasn't helped him get in the Hall of Fame. And the problem is there's hardly anybody that was alive back then and left on the Hall of Fame committee who would know some of these things. But I don't have anybody do like they used to. If I'd said this after the team moved, I'd been bombarded with people telling me I was nuts and I'd get run out of town. So tonight, I think it's they kind of just shrug their shoulders because it has been 30 years. And you think about it, if you were 10 years old when the team moved, you're about to turn 40. And so I don't think it's healed old wounds. Now people here are turning their eye toward Amy because of the color thing.
Right.
You know, we're not worried about Amy Adams because she beat it, because the Titans beat the Texans. It's all about the colors. And, but if you got to be riled up about something, something's better than nothing, because these two teams should have been each other's most bitter rival starting in 1997.
I totally agree on that. John, the Texans signed somebody that's kind of dear and personal to us here in Middle Tennessee. Reed Blankenship came over from the Eagles. I mean, guy, just undrafted guy who's played his tail off. I like the signing. He brings grit. He's not the fastest guy. He's not going to intercept 15 passes, but he loves to hit and loves to play football, John. I like the signing of Reed Blankenship from MTSU to the Texans.
The Texans have made 3 free agent signings I like a lot. Right tackle Braden Smith, who played for the Colts for 8 years, and Reed Blankenship. Right now, I thought they had the best secondary in NFL last year with cornerbacks Derek Stingley Jr., Kamari Lassiter, and Jalen Petrie as the slot corner, Kalen Bullock as the deep safety. But they had a rotation at the other safety position, and getting Reed Blankenship to fill that after only 4 years in the league, got a Super Bowl ring. I thought it was a tremendous signing. He fits exactly what they want. He's coming over to a defense that had the fewest yards allowed in the league, a defense that if they hadn't pulled all their starters in the last game, they would have allowed the fewest points. As it is, they allowed like 17-8, and the Seattle like 17-3 or 4. So their defense is great. They didn't lose any player they didn't want to lose. Another one I like, a tackle /end, Logan Hall, Tampa Bay, 4 years, second-round pick, high second-round pick in 2022. And he's coming in here to be part of the rotation to replace Danico Autry, playing tackle and four-man front. So they've added significantly to the defense, even more so than the offense, which tells me the draft will be heavily tilted toward offense, specifically the offensive line.
We'll have more with John McClain from Houston coming up next here on Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Monday. Continuing with John McClain down in Houston. John, when we talk about quarterbacks that really need a second, maybe at this point a fourth chance, Justin Fields' name was not one that I thought was going to come up, but now he's going to back up Patrick Mahomes. If ever there was a good opportunity for someone to kind of revitalize their career, would that not be one of the places to go?
If he can't make it there, he can't make it anywhere. Just getting to play with Andy Reid. Now, the thing is, remember, Mahomes was hurt in late December, mid-December? So there's no guarantee he'll be ready first game. I've seen some reports saying he's expected to be. Hopefully he is. But Fields might be in a position where he has to do most of the playing in preseason. It is a great deal for him. He's bounced around the NFL like a ping pong ball. Another great situation is Kyler Murray going to play with Kevin O'Connell. It's amazing how many quarterbacks they've played there. To have had 2 years ago, number one pick J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold, and Daniel Jones, and kept McCarthy and let the other two go. Now they've signed lucrative extensions. Kevin O'Connell made a tremendous mistake. Now he's hoping to rectify it, but because if Kyler Murray plays over McCarthy and he plays well, he's going to get a big contract. If he doesn't, if he beats out McCarthy and doesn't play well, they're still going to be in the market for another quarterback. So if I had to look at Fields, hopefully he'll never play. Murray, they're hoping that he won't have to play because McCarthy will be really good, but the odds are he will. So I think he's in a better situation. But boy, Fields is going to learn so much from Andy Reid.
Where do you think Kirk Cousins ends up?
There was talk of Lakers, but let's be honest, the Raiders. If he goes to the Raiders and Mendoza turns out to be a quick learner, which he very well could be, he's going to be the starter. Cousins is going to be the backup. Cousins needs to go somewhere where he thinks he has a good chance to play. At this point, he's made like the second or third most money in NFL history. That shouldn't be an issue. It should be about opportunity. And there's still teams that need quarterbacks. I'd like to see him go somewhere where he's coached well and he can stick around and have a good situation. And Atlanta was not a good situation. He signs there, gives a lot of money, and then they draft Michael Penix. And that's one reason the coach and the GM are gone. So, yeah, Cousins made records amount of money, but he wants to play. And he played last year. He was inconsistent, but when he was good, he was really good.
John, it came out, I guess, Teron Davenport reporting that Calvin Ridley's going to come back to the Titans, took a pay cut and everything. I think it's a bad idea. I think they need to move on from him. How does this help the Titans if Ridley does come back, John?
Well, I'm guessing, Joe, they need receivers. And, yes, he was a bust, not as big a bust as Snead was. And but you never know. If they say they draft a receiver or two or sign another one, I think it's just wanting a veteran with a young quarterback. And if they didn't think behind the scenes he was doing the things that they want, I think Mike McGonzie would have told Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh's telling him and Brian Daboll, look, we don't care what you did in the past. We only care what you do now. It's a great lease on life for him because if he comes back and helps, that'll look good on his resume for next year.
John, when the Oilers got rid of the run and shoot in 93, 94 right there and changed to a typical offense, a different offense, I mean, that's a massive change. That's like the Titans in free agency sign all these players. That's a new team they'll put out there and everything. What was that like, the switch of trying to rebuild a team after you did the run and shoot for so many years and it's gone, and now Jeff Fisher's there, Floyd Reese is there, and you go back to a typical offense? What was all like covering that and the fact that team had to rebuild basically from ground zero?
And your new head coach was a defensive coordinator who liked to run the ball a lot, so they had to rebuild in Jeff Fisher's image. And, of course, that started with Steve McNair and then with Eddie George, and those turned out to be two great picks. With the run and shoot, there was no tight end and there was no fullback. the 5 offensive linemen, they would drop into pass protection, and most of the running game worked because they're running draw plays because the defense was not ready for draw plays. And the slot receivers were really small and quick. The outside guys were normal size like Haywood Jeffries and Curtis Duncan. But when you went to the run and shoot, it was a big transition. Today, it wouldn't be because teams use multiple receivers so much. But back then, they did not. And I think Floyd Reeves and Jeff Fisher navigated those waters as well as anybody could. And they were terrible in 94 and 95, though. Jeff turned them around quick. They became the 500 team. And based on everything they went through back then, those were amazing accomplishments.
John McClain is with us here on the program. So with, kind of building on that, I mean, does everybody expect a turnaround to be what the Patriots did last year, or is a, 6-7 win team somewhere in there considered a step in the right direction of a turnaround?
Well, first of all, anybody that's expecting that kind of turnaround, like if it's the Titans, the Raiders, the Cardinals, they're dreaming.
Right.
And one of the things they had in New England, besides he had a great coach in Mike Vrabel, they spent their money wisely, but they also had a great young quarterback. Now, if Cam Ward turns into a great young quarterback, that will elevate their chances to be good quicker, just like if Mendoza is. I'm not sure what in the world Arizona is doing right now, and it would certainly help if the Titans draft Jeremiah Love to give them a good 1-2 punch like the Oilers/Titans had with Steve McNair and Eddie George. I mean, that is a great blueprint for Mike Begonzi and Robert Saleh and Brian Daboll to see that kind of balance. And I can't imagine they're going to pass him up unless somebody trades up to get him. But can they make that kind of change? Sure, they could. A lot of it's about the schedule. Patriots played the easiest schedule in 25 years. Now they're going to play the toughest, the first place schedule. So if you're betting on a team that's going to win fewer games, I'd bet on the Patriots. And if you're betting on a team that was worst to first, I'd bet on the Lions. And I think if the Titans double their win total, everybody there should be so excited about the direction they're headed.
John, your thoughts real quick on Kevin Byard going from the Bears to reunite with Mike Vrabel in New England?
Why did the Titans get rid of him?
Salary cap or making too much money or some nonsense.
He was done. He was cooked.
You can keep anybody you want to keep,
right? If
you really want to keep him. And the way he's still playing, that was a huge mistake. And I think the guy's he might be the most underrated safety in the NFL.
Agreed.
Yep, 100%. John, appreciate the time as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Guys, thank you very much as always.
John McClain joining us on the program as he does every Monday at 2. We'll come back with more here on this Monday, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 102.5 the game here on this Monday. So we talked about this probably about a month ago or maybe 2 weeks ago. What are you laughing about?
Just keep going.
Okay. All right. I will. About expansion in sports leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
I'm
just not looking at you.
Why?
I'll tell you in a minute. Just keep. Okay. Expansion in sports leagues.
Yeah.
Do not look at the TV, Chase. Do not look at the TV. So second chances, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Yes.
I'll text it to you.
The NBA is set for its first vote of expansion, and it looks like Las Vegas and Seattle are the targets to get teams.
Okay.
So that would take them to 32 teams into some pretty big markets for them.
It's pretty big.
So there you go.
Okay. I'm just all right. My question earlier was was like, if you lose a sporting team, should you be able to get one back? Like, I think Houston, yes. Oilers left you.
Yeah.
Right? Atlanta should never get another hockey team.
I would agree
Ever.
with that. But I think they're going to, but I would agree with that.
Cleveland, he left. Modell left, right?
Baltimore, same thing.
Baltimore, yeah, middle of the night, he took to Indianapolis. The Supersonics. Now, Ricky, our buddy Ricky, had said that it wasn't because of support in Seattle that they moved to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
They found greener. So I mean,
what about St. Louis? Because Georgia Frontier kind of did the same thing, right? Or not Frontier.
Rose.
She left LA and went to St. Louis, and then who owns them now?
Kroenke?
Kroenke moved them back to LA.
St. Louis had your shot, and you didn't do it.
But I don't think. I think they supported them. Now they needed a new stadium, but
yeah, it's not your shot, Bagger. Though they had their opportunity. They had their opportunity in St. Louis. I don't think that they'll ever get another football team again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They move on that. I just don't think it's going to happen. But report is that Seattle might get an NBA team. I mean, the Supersonics were great. So, there's all this that goes in about new arena and ownership and ticket sales.
Well, look, that arena is, from what I've been told, beautiful. Where the Kraken play now, that was the site of the old arena. They redid it. Basically, the only thing that's there of the original building was the roof.
Okay.
Because I believe the roof was a historic landmark of how it was done. So they picked the roof up, rebuilt it, and put it back down.
So look at the Miami Marlins. They average like 3,000 a game, something crazy. I know it's more than that.
They need to.
Right. Move. They need to get out of there. Nobody's going. Why can't you move that team? I don't know, not to Orlando, but out of there. Jacksonville. People will go to games.
Yeah.
There's just none of this. So do you think people are going to go to NBA games in Seattle now?
I think so. Oh, yeah, I do. I think Seattle is primed to have all four sports. I think they'll be just fine with it.
Vegas is getting all four.
Vegas is too. Yep.
Do they have a fan base there? I mean, do you ever see anybody rooting for the
Oh, yeah. Like,
Golden Knights?
They are all in on the Golden Knights. All in. And I think they'll support the A's. Obviously, they're supporting the Raiders. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. And supposedly, they'll build an NBA-only arena for the NBA team.
Okay.
So they'd have, it's Vegas.
They're right.
They can do it.
What happens there stays out there.
Yeah, right. So
come back.
I'm not surprised. Now the next phase will be, because Ricky and I were talking about this today, that the NBA is probably going to be done expanding. They'll stick at 32 for a long time.
They should.
And they should. But are there some teams that could potentially move? I would say yes.
Yeah.
But I think,
who?
I think one might be down I-40.
Man,
I'm not saying come here, but I'm just saying that lease situation is something to pay attention to.
Nobody goes to a game in New Orleans. Nobody goes to a game down there unless LeBron comes to town.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody goes to a game in Charlotte. Nobody goes.
I think Charlotte does.
Not as good as you think. What are these in Atlanta? What do these teams all have in common? Mediocre.
Yeah. Well,
have we ever mentioned the Washington Wizards on this program not pertaining to Michael Jordan?
Probably not.
Probably not. We haven't.
Okay, so for giggles, if the Grizzlies were like, man, we're done down here in Memphis. If the owner's like, hey, I'm moving, I don't like this lease agreement or whatever, and the Predators, who control the building, are like, come on, we'll make room for you. We'd love to have you. Would Nashville support it?
No, Nashville Stars aren't going to like it.
No, that's not my question. My question is, right now, would Nashville support the NBA?
At the start, yes. First year,
Yeah.
yes. Then after that, no. Prices are astronomically insane. No, they're not. They're not going to do it. All these sports.
I disagree. I think
look at sport NBA here.
I think they'd support it. Now, I don't know if it would sell out every game, but
what's your definition of support there, pal?
Like, have a 80%.
Okay.
90%. I think you'd get a good season ticket holder fan, but here's the thing, and this, what I'm about to say, is not a shot. If we're supporting soccer, which we are, I think we're going to support the NBA.
I like where your passion is, but that's apples and oranges, man.
I think you are.
You think there's a big NBA base here? I think there's a bigger soccer base here than NBA.
I think there's a big NBA base. I think there would be a bigger NBA.
Ain't gonna happen. It's not. I'm telling you, you laugh at me about baseball. It's not gonna happen. There is no corporate money here. Corporate money drives everything.
Yeah, I think there's a lot moving here.
Yeah, don't stop. We're full.
Amazon's here. You got Orca that's here.
Who?
You got Nissan.
Orca?
Oracle.
Oracle.
What did
yeah.
I say? Orca.
I don't know. I think we got a big ass whale in the Cumberland River. I'll pay to go see that.
Well, isn't Orca coolers here? I think that's not what I meant, but I think they are actually here.
Orca's a cooler?
Yeah.
I thought it's a big ass fish.
It is. It's a whale, but I
they
think
have like a satellite base here somewhere.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was about to say.
I bet whale's a mammal. I'm for you science nerds text in at me. Sorry. Oh man.
Oh, Kenny the mailman, could you save me here, please?
The Orca Corporation? I don't know about that. Sounds fishy to me.
Oh, see what you did there. Well done.
Listen, you mentioned earlier about Bud Adams in the Hall of Fame, and it's like a nuanced argument because I think all of the AFL owners should have their own wing. To take a minor league and force it to be merged was unbelievable. And a lot of people don't know this. Bud Adams not only traded Joe Namath to keep the league alive, he loaned money to the Buffalo Bills and the Boston Patriots, who had both declared bankruptcy and was ready to fold, to keep them going. So actually, he was keeping 3 of the teams in the league alive at the same time. Did y'all know that?
Did not.
I'd heard some of that.
Yeah, but okay, Kenny. I mean, all that, but why is he not in the Hall of Fame? I mean, what is keeping him out of the Hall of Fame?
Now, let me tell you why. He was, as an owner, he was one of the 5 worst owners ever of any franchise. You look at the overall record: the Bidwells, the Fords, Woody Johnson with the Jets, the Spanos with the Chargers. Just incompetent. Basically incompetent. And when you looked at Houston, other than 4 or 5 good years, they were basically incompetent. So he's not getting in on the merit of actually being an owner, but he did. I don't think you can talk about football without talking about how the AFL forced their way in and he kept 3 of the teams alive.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
Y'all have a great day, and let's go buy some Orca stock.
See ya, buddy.
Appreciate it. You cannot tell the story of the National Football League without Bud Adams, period.
Well, you need to go with John and fight on his behalf.
I will. I will indeed. Coming up next, it's what day is it? We know one day it is. Oh, hell yeah. And celebrity birthdays. We'll do that next. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe 102.5 the game on this Monday.
We got a text. Thank you. Orca Coolers were here in town. They shut down.
Oh.
So, Chase, thank you for not sponsoring and helping out Orca Coolers.
Oh, sorry. I have some Orca, whatever they're called.
Yeah, we got those
tumbler.
tumblers
Yeah.
on that. That's crazy, man. Thanks for everybody for listening, for weighing in, because you guys know a whole lot more than we do.
Hey, you need a bracket to fill out for the NCAA men's tournament? Well, just head to theGameNashville.com/mayhem and print off your bracket today. Presented by Toyota. Fuel your adrenaline at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Also brought to you by Maple Street Biscuit Company and Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery. So go check that out.
Get it on.
With that, let's get to what day is it, what, and celebrity birthdays.
Okay, first on the list is Dribble to Work Day. I think a lot of people will be doing that tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
How
one,
funny is
pal.
that one?
Dribble at work.
Oh, there you go.
Family show, man. 12-3.
That was
Put
appropriate.
Put a hoop up.
Yeah. Or get a trash can and,
Yeah.
get some
Kobe.
paper.
My mind's in a different spot. I
Your
apologize.
mind's always in a
all
different
right.
spot.
Should stop watching TV, Joe. Curlew Day is today.
Go Cowboys.
Exactly. Yeah. Black Press Day is today. Not that. I don't want that pop up. Act Happy Day. Let's see.
That's every day.
Everything You Do Is Right Day. Freedom of Information Day. That is also another, I guess, press thing that's going on. Goddard Day is today. Lips Appreciation Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know who's got pretty lips? Cindy Crawford. It's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. All right, move on.
National Artichoke Heart Day is today.
Okay.
National Curl Crush Day. Let's see. National Welderly Day. So it's the elderly, the wellness of elderly people. And
Thanks for explaining that.
yeah, just gotta make sure. Some people don't know that.
All right.
National Panda Day. I believe those are no longer one of those endangered species.
Pandas?
Yeah, pandas.
They're us. They're just big, dumb animals, which I love.
They're awesome. There's one down a corner of Charlotte.
A panda?
Express.
I was gonna say, did you pay that guy money or something? I don't know what's happening on that side of
I
town.
don't want that orange chicken.
Right?
I don't want that.
Exactly. You keep your noodles. Hello.
The last one, I'm going to try to pronounce it the best of my ability.
Yes, here we go.
It looks like a cicada or some sort of cricket. It's St. Urhos Day. URHO''S. Urhos. Your host.
Your host. What is that?
It looks like a cricket. That's what it's showing here on the picture. It's like
okay.
It's northern Minnesota, 1950s, spread amongst the Finnish community. This is I don't know. I guess it's some form of a bug.
Is it a bug, or you're explaining like a sandwich dip?
Well, I mean it just shows a picture of a looks like a cricket. I don't know how else to explain it.
All right. Well,
maybe it's a delicacy where people eat,
right?
Crickets.
Did you eat cicadas? Evidently, they were good protein.
No.
Like all the dogs
I did not.
Dogs got fat, and then so did all the fish, because the fish ate all the cicadas when they fell in the lake. The fish got big and fat. Happens. That's my excuse too.
Okay.
All right, time for celebrity birthdays. Get these within two. Chase, you go first. First birthday today, former Ravens general manager who signed our man Derek Mason, Ozzie Newsome, former Alabama tight end, Ozzie Newsome.
I see Derek somewhere. I think he's in the kitchen right now. I'm going to say Ozzie Newsome is 74.
73.
70. Dr. Crane, former Tennessee Oiler Mel Gray.
68.
57.
65. God, I feel old. Chaser, former USC quarterback Rodney Peete.
56.
58.
60 on the board. Dr. Crane, Derek Mason's former teammate with the Ravens, tight end Todd Heap.
53.
49.
46. Chaser, Blake Griffin.
38.
37.
He's 47 years old.
What?
Yeah.
The basketball player?
Blake Griffin. That's what I saw. Is there another Blake Griffin? Check that out for me.
Hang on.
There's
What?
no way.
There's no way he's 47, right? That's what I thought
He's
too.
37.
He's 37?
I said 37.
All right, Dr. Crane, you get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn list. I just hired a whole staff last week.
Yeah, there's no way that
Asking
was
with a
true.
Harvard, like, I don't know, teacher. Was he 47?
Easy. I said I was wrong. I corrected my mistake. Chase, Joel Embiid, how old's he?
33.
34.
32. Chase on the board, 3-1. Joel Embiid loves MTSU football. Told you that story.
Oh, yeah.
Loves. If we got time at the end, I'll explain. Dr. Crane, Eric Estrada from Chips.
59.
69.
77. You're up 3-1, Dr. Crane. Chaser, Victor Gober from he was in the Titanic. He was the dad in the Titanic. He was on that show Alias with Jennifer Garner.
Oh,
Gerber,
yeah,
Victor
yeah.
Gerber.
Yeah.
Gerber, sorry.
76.
77.
77 exactly. 5-1. I can't read my writing. Dr. Crane, how old's Flavor Flav?
53.
63.
67.
Jeez.
Chaser, Lauren Graham from whatever show that she was in. Like a WB, CW show, Lauren Graham.
I don't know. 42.
59.
59. You cheated. 59 exactly. 7-1. Dr. Crane, Alexandra Daddario. She was in Baywatch. She was a True Detective, and she was The Rock's daughter in the worst movie ever that I watch every time, San Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas. I'm going to go 39.
37.
She's 40. She's stunning. All right, here we go. Speed round. Dr. Chase, one of the great singers of all time. Ray Benson of Asleep at the Wheel. How old's he?
72.
77.
75. Dr. Crane's up 9-1.
Jeez.
Dr. Crane, how's
Bad day.
bluegrass musician Tim O'Brien?
82.
81.
72. Chaser, guitar player Nancy Wilson of Heart.
73.
71.
72. It's a push. Dr. Crane, how old's folk singer Patty Griffin?
55.
65.
62. Chaser, singer Tracy Bonham.
71.
73.
59. Dr. Crane, actor Brooke Burns from Baywatch.
58.
52.
48. And the last one, Chaser, how old is bass player Wolfgang Van Halen of Mammoth? I think they're coming to the concert here soon. How old is Wolf Van Halen?
Me first.
Yes.
39.
58.
35. With that, Dr. Crane, you win 9-1.
All right.
Wow. Well done, Dr. Crane.
Real quick, the Joel Embiid story. When MTSU played Delaware, we flew up there on a Tuesday, went to leave Wednesday night. So our bus blocked in. The Sixers were coming back from playing the Celtics opening night NBA. Joel Embiid gets off the plane. All the players are like, oh, my God, the Sixers are here. The Sixers are here. Joel Embiid was so mad that the buses had blocked his car in. We couldn't move the buses because security hadn't shown up yet to let us on the tarmac. So they're like, oh, you take a picture. Whole time he is saying, and it doesn't give the effect because he's cussing, like blank, blank, MTSU. Where the blank, blank is MTSU. Can y'all move blank, blank the whole time? And all the players are like, I want a picture with Joel Embiid. He's like, man, I don't want a picture with you. And he's just bitching the whole time because it's 3:00 in the morning. He can't move his car. MTSU football team's got him blocked in. All the Sixers are bitching at the football team. Guys had nowhere to go. It's not their problem because security hadn't opened the tarmac yet. It was an absolute disaster on a cold October night in Philadelphia. And Joel Embiid was leading the charge.
Well, it happens, man.
It does happen, man.
That is going to do it for us here today.
Hey, as we leave every show of the weekend, listen, last night the storms came and they went, and that's kind of a metaphor for your life. Storms come through and they move on out. As I say, every bad storm runs out of rain. So we tell you all the time how much that we love you. Stay strong, stay positive. Again, therapy, unitycares.com. I need you to go one time, unitycares.com. Go one time to therapy. Find the gratitude, go closer to God. I say all the time that we need you here. I need you here to walk your daughter down the aisle. I need you here to hold your grandbaby. We need you here, right? We want to come to your comeback party when it's all said and done. This journey, sometimes it's rough. You don't have to do it alone. We are always here for you. You are powerful. Know that we love you. And more importantly, more than anything else in this world, please know that God loves you.
That is going to do it for us. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD is coming your way next. And we'll talk to you tomorrow at noon right here on 102.5 The Game.